Okay, so let's try it this way today at sunset, just a few minutes before. Get there, and you can look right at the sun. It won't hurt your eyes. You know, it's in the haze. And you look right at the sun, and then uh, you start turning your head so that you keep an eye on the sun. You're going to look at the moon here in just a second. So you turn your head to kind of align it so it'd be real easy to look at the moon. You're looking at the sun, and you look at the moon. And then you'll see that the moon is aiming right at the sun, aiming down right at the sun, just like mainstream science says it will do. Maybe that's the way everybody does it, and so mainstream science doesn't get caught. So I'm giving credit to the Holy Spirit that showed me this. I was walking across a field, and all the grass was brand new. You know, you could see the squares, and so I knew there were not going to be any holes. You know. And so I just walked across the field looking at the moon and, you know, saw between. But we're not going to do it that way, okay? We're going to look at the sun, keeping your eye on the sun, and then look at the moon. And you can look back at the sun again, just to align them, make sure that they're aligned, yeah. And the moon will be aiming down at the setting sun, like mainstream science says, you know, that the moon's not a light, it reflects the sunlight back at the sun. But while you're up there looking at the moon, just go ahead and straighten your head out and look down at the horizon straight in front of you and look up at the moon. And it'll be aiming up at the 2 o'clock position, or worse, like 1 o'clock. That'd be worse because it'd be off. The aim is off by far. Maybe be aiming straight up by that time. Who knows? But it'll be at 2 o'clock at least. You know, 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. That's a big difference. That's a big angle that the moon instantaneously changes. So look at the sun. Keep your eye on the sun. Keep your eye on the sun. And look at the moon. And look at the sun. Just make sure they're aligned. Yeah, moon's aiming down. But then while you're up there, just go ahead and establish the horizons underneath the moon and look at the moon. And the moon's aiming up. Instantaneous. Aiming down and aiming up at the same time. We'll figure out why later. Just go ahead and do the experiment, okay? Love you. Bye. Have a good day.